guys, and welcome back to Crown of Splendor's YouTube channel. I'm Amber, and in this video I wanted to share how God has really brought me to a place where I can accept that I'm beautiful, and it's definitely a journey that I'm still on, and he's just been so amazing in showing me how he sees me and the truth. So I am going to be focusing on my outward appearance, and from a very young age I've struggled with finding myself beautiful, and from about 5 or 6 I remember wishing to be beautiful and wishing for curly ringlets when I'm older, and I just I didn't really accept how I'd been made, I guess, and I wanted something else. By the time I was like in secondary school, I was really insecure. I equated having clear skin to being beautiful, and it didn't help because as soon as I got a spot I would get comments, and now I look back I'm like, you had one small pimple, like it wasn't the end of the world. But I would spend most of my mornings trying to like squeeze my spots. Sorry for the graphic description, but yeah, I would really try to achieve clear skin, and a lot of the time it wasn't working because I also had a sweet tooth, so it was hard, and I just felt like I needed to hide myself, really. I didn't like my hair. I started straightening my hair from like year 8 up until I was 15, which isn't that long, but I would do it like every week, and you were not gonna see any kinks, any curls, none of that. I really always wanted straight hair. From when I was younger I always wanted my hair to be relaxed, and I was like waiting for it to be relaxed. But when I got to 16, just before 16, I stopped straightening my hair, and I decided that I wanted to embrace black beauty. I wanted to embrace how I'd been made and not try to fit into what Western society says is beautiful. So I stopped doing that, but as soon as I walked into school, like the first day, someone actually touched my hair and said, "What is this? You should start straightening it again." And I had like small twists. My hair wasn't really long, and I was very annoyed. I was upset, but I was like, I'm not going to let this stop me. So anyways, I carried on having my own hair, having like kinky curly hair throughout secondary school and sixth form. But it was at the end of sixth form that I realised actually I wasn't really happy with my hair. Yeah, I was doing the whole embrace black beauty, but as soon as I was able to buy a wig with the type of ringlets that I had wished for when I was younger, honey, we weren't going to see my hair for a long time. And so when I went to uni, I literally did not take off my wig. Like, my flatmates would have thought that that was my hair, possibly. If anyone asked, I actually did tell them. Especially, you know, the people who are a bit naive. I'd be like, yeah, this is my hair. But I realised I was ashamed of my hair. So I also, like, throughout my teens, I had received a lot of comments that I was ugly, and I got to a point where I really believed that I was ugly, and I would never put up like a picture on WhatsApp because I hated taking pictures, and I just really started caring about what people thought about me. I even went through a phase where I didn't eat much because I wanted to lose weight, because I wanted to be really skinny like a lot of people that were around me. A lot of people were trying to attain this really like slim figure, and I liked my big Jamaican buffets on a Sunday, do you know what I mean? Rice and peas, chicken, pasta, everything. And my friends were just like, fund the thighs. I felt pressure to try and fit into that image, and there was a time where I stopped eating much and would exercise crazy just so that I could be able to wear a crop top, and you know, people think, oh my gosh, your figure's amazing. And yeah, there was that side of me not liking my outward appearance as well. But yeah, what I've realised is that I really based my beauty on people's opinions of me, and I did receive compliments as well, so I gained a lot of confidence from those compliments. But as soon as I received a negative comment, my gosh, my confidence was just, it left basically. And I remember thinking to myself after I received a compliment, like, wow, that was such a nice compliment, and that compliment is going to give me confidence for the next 2 weeks. My happiness and joy is gonna be based on that confidence for about 2 weeks. I think it will last. But like, to think that that's how I was really measuring how I could feel happy, it was from the comments of other people. And by the time I was in my final year at uni, God had basically shown me that he wanted me to find all my confidence, my joy, my happiness in him and his truth and what he says about me, and to not rely on other people's comments and compliments or criticism about my appearance or just who I am in general. And I realized that I had really become dependent on wigs and makeup, and when I felt like it was time to actually stop depending on these things, I was like, I cannot go without concealer. Like, that's never ever gonna happen. But yeah, God just would tell me that I am beautiful, and in his word it says that I am wonderfully and fearfully made. Like, David has that revelation that he is wonderfully and fearfully made, and I would say to myself, you are wonderfully and fearfully made. And when I was at uni and I went through a phase of not wearing my wig, I wouldn't try to style my natural hair in anything amazing, because I was studying law. It was my last year. I had essays to be writing, so I would maybe put my hair in like big chunky twists or plaits, and I'd go to the library and I wouldn't be wearing makeup, and I had to face seeing people, and I would get actually quite anxious about people seeing me in that way without a wig and without makeup. But I would actually say to myself, you are a crown of splendor. Like, your hair is a crown. And it was knowing that my hair is a crown regardless of the style that it's in. God designed my hair, and so whether I had slicked it up, whether I had done anything, you know, nice for it to be appealing to anyone in particular, didn't matter, because when God created my hair, he said it was beautiful. And when God created my face and my features, he said it is good, it is beautiful. And so I didn't have to try and, you know, wear makeup or anything to make myself look beautiful. I am beautiful. It's definitely a journey. There's still been days where I still have to say to myself, you are beautiful. Or, you know, I've literally walked out the house and like I've just taken a hairband and put my hair in the hairband, and I see someone and I find myself thinking like, oh my gosh, you know, oh, I wonder what they think about me. And then I'm like, hold on, honey. First of all, it doesn't matter what they think about you. And second of all, yeah, my worth, my beauty isn't dependent on what anyone thinks about me. And I am beautiful, you know, with a crafted hairstyle that I spent an hour on, or with my hair put in a messy bun that took me no thought at all. Do you know what I mean? Like, I am beautiful, and I have to find my confidence and my trust in being beautiful constantly in God and God alone. Because if I try to stand on someone else's opinion of me, and yeah, say there's someone who's really supportive of me and they're like, yeah, you're beautiful, one day when they decide that I'm not beautiful, hey, I will just crumble. But God is a steady foundation. He is a sure foundation. He's my rock. He's my everything. And his word doesn't change. He doesn't lie. He's not one way one day and the next day he's like, actually, did I say that because I'm not too sure? No, he's constant. His love for me is constant. And I can always be assured of the fact that my Father thinks that I am so precious, so beautiful, and I'm a crown of splendor. I really pray that it does help, and that you're able to have that revelation as well, that God thinks you are so beautiful, and the truth is that you are beautiful, you know. And I really pray that it wouldn't just be something that you know, but something that you believe in your heart, that it completely changes your perspective on yourself, and that you would have the perspective that God has about you. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching the video. Please leave any comments if you want to discuss anything, ask any questions, and yeah guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.